Hello YouTube. I got my stream up and running again. We will start giving you guys some TA on Doge. It's looking pretty good for right now. It's having a little bit of a lift. It's going to boost back up here to 37.57 and probably go past that just a little bit. It's looking pretty healthy for like a little bit lift past the 37 range. Probably, trying to get it back up to 38. So, yeah, finally some real TA. Thank you, Action Jackson. Sorry, I've been trying to get like a handful of things handled and fixed on my end. I got all that stuff done. I've got my daughter today, but she said, "Go ahead, Dad, and get your YouTube up and running, get your TA going for the people." And so that's where we're at. So I'll mute my mic from time to time, but I'll pop in here and give you some TA, and I'll keep you guys the scalping levels open, which is 37.26 to 37.57, but it's going to go a little bit higher than that, I'm projecting. And then we're going to probably have a pretty good Doge rally. Like, Doge is going to probably like boom here pretty soon. So this is like, in my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor, but this is going to be eventually the time to get your coins all in. And I'm starting to move my money to Binance now because I don't want to miss out on the Doge rally. And the reason I say that is there's been a lot of press. There's press now hitting Facebook. There's a lot of positive push for this coin to like do well. So let's see what it actually does. All right, but thanks Action Jackson for coming in and saying those kind words. If there's any other TA or questions you guys would like, just put them in the chat, and I will go ahead and answer them for you because I always try to like get to everybody. And you're definitely. Oh, you have daughters too. Yeah. So. Yeah, you're right on. Well, they are for me. They're just little precious, people for me, and so like I do the best I can as a dad to raise them. A lot of times when I have them by myself because their mom works on the weekends, and so it's just me and them for the weekend. But yeah, like right now I have a freaking cartoon going in the background, which is why I'm gonna probably mute my mic eventually here. But I wanted to get on and like give you guys like a heads up and like start streaming my charts, give you guys some TA throughout the day. Just watch these green levels. Like this is going to be kind of your scalping runs for the next little bit. And then I do see Doge like having kind of a rally. Like there's been a lot of positive press, and the only reason why it hasn't popped, like gone parabolic yet is I think it's just priming itself. So just be prepared. I definitely think that we're going to see shiny days ahead here in the very, very close future. So just my thoughts, but you guys can take it for what it's worth. Anybody in YouTube that's wanting to come into our Discord chat server, you guys are more than welcome anytime. I'll go ahead and post the link here in the chat, and you guys are more than welcome to come in anytime. I know that there's been some craziness going on in some of the other chat servers and channels, so here it's free. Come on in and talk anytime you want. Just jump in the YouTube live chat, and then you will be on live YouTube. And Tyler's in here now. How you doing, Tyler? He's shy every once in a while, Tyler. He doesn't like to talk. So
There we go. Sorry about that. My mic was messed up. What's up, Chad?
It's okay. You get scared every once in a while. He gets shy in front of the YouTube community.
A little shy sometimes.
Just teasing. Hey, what's up, Dark and Tyler? How you guys been?
Hey, man.
Yeah, sorry, I've been I wanted to get like a couple things. I had to update a whole bunch of stuff. I updated my computer, all my apps, like everything needed updates, and so I finally got all those done. Got restreamed. I am streaming fully downstairs now as well in my office. So, like as soon as I get the audio fixed, like that will become my full time streaming. But I think the Doge is going to have like a kick-ass rally here very shortly. It's had a lot of positive PR. It's hitting Facebook now, and that's when like I know that things are going to pop off. So
I've been seeing a lot of ads myself too.
yeah, have you not seen like all the stuff on Facebook? Dude, Facebook's like blowing up with Doge right now. I'm surprised that like more people aren't like just going nuts with it.
Yeah, it's just kind of it's been sitting all morning. Maybe
Yeah,
last night too. I'm surprised.
that's okay. Like I'm moving money to Binance. I'm keeping my Bitscap bots up and running, and those are that's kind of like my whole thing here. But yeah, I'm trying to move more money over every day into Binance. I'm about ready to like do my final push. Once Monday hits, I'm gonna like pull my money from Robinhood and put the rest of it over to Binance. I'm gonna do, because I can only do five grand a day. I'm gonna do $5,000 Monday, $5,000 Tuesday, and then I'll be 100% back on Binance. So, but yeah, in the meantime, the bots are killing it. My Bitscap bots are doing really well. I started up my one Doge bot yesterday. It's been running for a day and like I think 12 hours. It's made $321.
Whoa, what are the parameters on that? Because I started one last night, and
I've got two different parameters. So the one that I've got $800 on, he's made me $1,800 or $18. The one I've got $13,000 on, he's made me $321. They've both been running for a day and 12 hours. I've had 410 active transactions. I ran them. I ran them with the exact same stats, the exact same everything. One with USD, one with USDT, and I started running a bot with BNB, and that bot's made me $13 in BNB, and so far that $13 is staying ahead of my fuel burn rate.
Dude, I need to do the same thing, honestly.
So like, just so you guys know, the BNB bot, running a BNB bot, keeping that active and running ahead of your fuel burn rate, all of a sudden you will have one bot that's just making all your fuel transactions for you. And so you then no longer have fuel prices. And when I started doing that, like all of a sudden, like my stuff has increased and gotten better. So even my Matic bot is maybe $116 in 6 days. And I don't even have very much money on that bot. I have like $1,500. So like, if you think about it like this, right? So it's made me $100. Let's say it's made me $115 on $1,500 of thing in 6 days. So in 7 days, it's made 10% profit.
It's insanely good.
So like if you have $1,500 and you make $115, that's like not just insane. That's like 10 times better than Roth IRAs. Like you can't put your money in anything.
That, man.
Yeah, it's like literally 2 or 3 times a Roth IRA. So like, where can you do that? Like nowhere.
Well, the only difference though is like the tax remedies of the crypto is still outpacing it.
I will give you that. Yes, your tax ramifications are a lot higher. But still, I mean, where do you ever get that? Like, I mean, when does that ever, it's just, to me, I'm like sitting there going, okay, where can I like plug my money into where I can do, like, if we seriously come up with like a little program to like help people out, and like, let's say we come up with a program, we say, get a Binance account, deposit $1,000, get a Bitscap account, take that $1,000, start running this robot with it. And now you've got a robot up and running better than a Roth IRA, even with the tax, the capital gains tax penalties. You're still profiting more. Like you take that $1,000 and anybody you could set up doing that, you're basically helping them do their own retirement plan or whatever they want to do with it, and it's better than anything that a bank will offer.
Without question.
And here we are, just, a bunch of guys that just have fun trading crypto coins. But yet we can now offer something better than a bank can offer with return and kickback where you're not going to lose money. Like, I mean, these bots, like some of these bots you can set up where they just don't burn you.
Well, I'm thinking a little bit more about the stop loss too, Chad. I know that you were saying that you weren't.
I haven't done it yet, and I am thinking about but I think stop loss. To be honest with you, like for me, the reason I'm not worried about it yet. I don't have enough money in here to be like, oh yeah, that's gonna save my butt.
Exactly what I was gonna say is like once I'm playing with some pretty big amounts, I'm probably gonna be trading portions of my available
if you have
money.
50 grand on a bot, then you definitely want to set up a stop loss. But if you got 10,000 bucks, I mean, it's just not going to save you enough to be worried about it. And the stop loss on these bots, I mean, all that does really is actually stop loss and take profit. So there's different strategies you can just so you guys everybody understands. There's the stop loss and take profit strategy. That strategy basically is as you're having a rip, let's say you're ripping from 37.2 to 37.57. And during that rip, you're going to take profits at 1%. And then if for some reason during that rip there's a fall and it starts to crash down, you're going to stop the loss before your 1% rip. So basically you're going to stop at usually a 0.5%. And so basically it doesn't matter how you play it out. If you have rips and if you have rips and dips, it doesn't matter how you play it out. You're safely going to make a 0.5% every time because you're taking profits at the 1% mark and you're stopping loss at the 0.5% mark, and then you're making that 0.5% or whatever it is. You're always guaranteed to make a profit, and that's great. You're not going to do killing it. You're not going to kill it at that, but at the same time, it would definitely make a huge difference if you had between $50,000 to $100,000 what you're messing around with. Versus,
so you're saying you use stop loss and take profit at the same time?
Yeah, you use them both. And so what you're doing is you're taking profit at this, and then you're stop lossing at that. And what that prevents, so what stop loss prevents, it is imagine the other day when Doge was just having its nightmare of a day where it just was getting dropped and then dropped and then dropped. The stop loss would have shut everything down and sold everything at the higher price. It just would have said, nope, this is it. Sell everything. Sell everything at this price. So it doesn't matter. So right now, if we see a dip coming, right, we're okay, we see a dip coming. Let's say it's going to be from 37.49. Let's say we know that the dip, could go to 34 cents or something. A stop loss is saying that if the dip hits 37.26, or let's even go a little bit lower, if the dip hits 36.9, then you're selling everything at 36.9. Doesn't matter. You're just selling off. You're projecting that this dip's going to go a lot lower, and you're taking your stop loss at that point.
So here's what I think I learned is that my understanding of the stop loss is it's going to sell off your original investment and leave, if you have any outstanding coin outside of your original investment, it's only, let's say you put in $100, right? And it's trading. It's only going to sell off the original investment of $100 worth of coin at that point. So you retain your original investment. But my understanding, and I might be wrong, but I did last couple days I was digging in really, really hard into these individual functions, and I found a really, really, really good video that's up in general right now from one of the developers of the at Bitsgap. And my understanding is that it's only going to sell off what you originally put in.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So basically, okay, so and let me try to see if I can
this
dumb it down.
This depends on which bot you're using too.
Yeah, let me see if I'll dumb it down for you so we all understand this, right? Let's pretend that we all buy, and let's just use easy numbers. We all buy this share at $1 a share. And we buy $100 worth of these shares at $1 a share. And we are trading. If things are going well, you've got this bot is up to $125 at this point. Everything's going well. and then you all of a sudden have a deep spike down. And then we know that we bought in $1 a share, but we put in that like at 90 cents, we're stopping the loss. So what you're doing at that point is, even though you still have the profits and everything that you go, when everything hits 90 cents, you're taking and dumping everything that you have. I would think everything you have plus the original investment that you had in, you're dumping it at 90 cents. So, if you had a $100 investment that turned into 125, and then that original $100 investment is now dipped down to 90 cents, well, you still have the other like profit that you made along the way. But yes, then it basically will dump that $100 at 90 cents, and now you have $90 in your account, so you took a $10 loss. But you still have a $25 gain, and so you minus 25 from 9 or 10, and you now have a $15 gain on the bot in general. So it doesn't really matter. You basically stopped your loss on your original investment, but you still had your $25 gain, in the rise.
I think this is going to depend on which bot you're using.
I would agree with that. It's true. We should test this out on $100. Like, I should just put $100 in. We pick a stock, we put a stop loss in, and then we test it out. And we put one in. We know that's like volatile and goes down a lot. Like Cardano.
My understanding now is the S bot is going to take the same dollar amount per grid line. So it's buying more the lower the prices in your range, and it's selling less.
Do we know anything that's like taking a massive loss? Do we know anything that's taking a massive loss like all the time, other than maybe Cardano or Solana?
I think we just have to look for something that's like got a lot of price activity.
Yeah, exactly. Like something that goes up and down and up and down, like that. Like, I mean, besides Doge, because I mean, we all know that Doge does that a lot. But I'm thinking Solana. Solana's one of those ones that I know about. And then the other thing I know is Solana, and then I'm trying to think of something else.
I'm thinking maybe a low value coin with a decent amount of activity and putting a small window up.
Yeah, like I'm basically thinking like something that doesn't matter, something that we don't care about, like something that like has a good. So Matic might be a good one, but I like my Matic bots. I don't want to mess with them. So like I'm trying to think of something besides Matic that we like. Cardano is probably like the one I'm really thinking of. The reason I think of Cardano is because Cardano does have those ups and downs, quite a bit with it. So maybe we just pick the Cardano bot that we put $100 on. So right now I have a $1,200. Well, let's just do this. Let's do $1,000 on a Cardano bot, and let's turn everything on. Like let's just turn everything on.
You want to put maybe what you might do is try this. Put 500 in an S bot and 500 in a classic bot.
Okay, let's do that. Because
I'm curious to see what the difference is with both of them on.
Let's do 500, and we're going to do a S bot 500, a Cardano USD. So we'll do USD, so it's the same trading pair.
Can you put this up on your screen so we can see?
So here's what we're going to do. And I'll shrink it down so it doesn't take up everything. Let's make it where you can see it here. Okay, so we're gonna take Cardano, and we're gonna do $500, and then we're gonna like pick these prices. Let's go to the 1 minute so we can kind of see the price action on this thing. So it has some decent. So it has some decent dips. I mean, but look at the 1 minute. Holy cow, the thing is like stayed the same forever. I thought Cardano was a lot more price active than this. Boy, it just seems like it's not. Like, let's go to, I guess, the 15 minutes, see what it's doing there. We wanted something that, like, this is not going to be the best one, because we're just really not going to get the price action we need. And this is
looking at Matic right now. Matic might actually be a good option.
Well, the only thing I can run on Matic, let's see what I can run. I think I can run like a Matic BNB or something. So you have to run 2 of them. So, but I like my Matic bots. Like I could shut this one down and change it. You know, I could change
What did
and
she
do
set
a
on
Matic.
Matic?
You know what? Let's just do that. Like, let's shut Matic down and just change it and do like one. Well, let's just set up one bot for right now and see what it does with stop loss. I've never tried it before. Don't know what it's gonna do. And Matic's down, 0.2% anyways, so or whatever my investment stuff is. So I'm gonna close the bot. This will probably give me like 1,500 more USD to trade in. Bot's canceled and closed, so we can go to Matic USD, and then we can just change the strategy on this bot, like see what he does. But let's just do $1,000. I know I have more than that, but we can just do $1,000. And I'm doing 1,000 because we can do 2,000 too. Like, let's see what 2,000 will do. So 2,000, and if we take Matic, let's go with the 1 minute chart just to see kind of like the price action for like what's going on right now. See, this is kind of flat too, but boy, I really want something a little more energetic than this.
Yeah.
But we'd have to think of something that like does a lot of like ups and downs.
You can look at suggested strategies. That,
What about Link? I wonder if Link is a good one. Chainlink. Chainlink used to have some volatility to it. Ethereum Classic may be actually the one to do. Because the Ethereum Classic has been like, let's see what Ethereum Classic looks like. Yeah, see, now here's the weird part. Like, look at like how choppy this is. And see all these little dots? That's just telling me like how stinking like minimal the volume is. See, so look how little this volume is across the bottom. It's just nothing. There's no volume
Really
in
crappy.
Ethereum. Like nobody's trading Ethereum Classic right now. So boy, so 24-hour change. I wonder if let's see what else is out there. Let's just go back to strategies. We'll go back down here. We're gonna go to the 3-day strategy. See if there's anything crazy. So see this IOTA USD. I think I already have that running, and this bot doesn't do it does okay for me. Solana though is a good one. So Solana usually has quite a bit of volatility. See, so this is what I'm talking about. Look at how much volatility this thing is. So this is our bot right here, because this one's gonna like stop loss on like dips. And actually, Dogecoin is probably the best one to do because it has the deepest and hardest dips. But this is definitely a good one. And so if we take the low side at 39.12, and we kind of go over the high side at 41, so 39 to 41. So that's what we're gonna do. 39 to 41. 39.
You might be waiting a while. Oh, you're on Solana. Okay.
You mean? Why is that?
I was thinking Doge for a sec. You're on Solana because Doge isn't really moving a lot.
Yeah, Doge isn't moving a ton, but Solana, it looks like it's been in a bear cycle, so it looks like it's ready to rip. So, this is, and then let's make the grid steps more than this. Let's make let's just get crazy here. Let's go 100. Yeah, that's like a ton of trading. It'll probably won't let us do that. Let's do
5% profit on each one.
Yeah, let's do a little bit less than this. Let's do 50. Let's do 50. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do trail. We don't really need to do trailing up because we're kind of doing stop loss, but trailing up is gonna carry us up to 42. So let's just, I guess, do trailing up, but let's do take profit. And we're going to take profit at 5%. So 5% of 39 bucks is, 5% of 40 bucks is what, 8 bucks?
No, 5%. 5% of 100 is 5, so half
5
that.
times, well, yeah, 5% of...
it's like $1.70 or something.
Okay, so well, 5% of like $10 is 50 cents, right? So then 50
Yeah,
times 4 is, or whatever, is
$2.
gonna be $2. Just a little shade under $2. So then we're
Take
gonna
the
do
gains.
so at $2 though. So like this thing's not even going up and down $2. So you kind of think, okay, 5%'s a little bit high, so maybe we do 3. Yeah, honey. What? Oh, really? Okay, let's go check. So stop loss, and what do we want the stop loss to be at 30? Let's say at 39.
So this might be a good experiment because it looks like it's low right now, and it could shoot up a little bit, which means it's gonna buy some coin.
Right.
And so I'm curious what's left over when that stop loss kicks in.
So cannot be placed 50 grids into the price range due to start the bot. Click adjust to the grid levels. Okay, so something's like fix it. I guess it's got to be 11%, 43 grids. Okay. So here's our take profit at 3%. Our stop loss is at 39 cents or $39. Hang on, Brittany. I'll be right.
0.11
Don't go
now.
answer the door. Okay,
I want to
so we're good.
say the grid level's set up so that you don't lose money with your fuel rate.
What?
I want to say the grid step percentage is set up so that you won't lose money with your fuel rate.
Right.
Sure.
It
What are you
is
doing?
like the minimum you can set it to, and you won't make profit like this.
Right, you would
I
just be
told Mom
losing
we
money.
wouldn't come till like 12:30, but okay. Do you want to get dressed? Okay. Yes, I think that's probably the best thing we do. To take profit at 3%, stop loss at $39, and call it good. And then basically what a stop loss is if it buys coin, it's gonna sell everything if this thing dips to $39, it's gonna sell everything when it hits $39.
But that's my question: is it going to sell all your coin?
It'll sell everything it did. It'll offload and just do everything.
Because I'm pretty sure it's only going to sell enough coin to cover your original investment.
So what's it gonna do? Just keep coin in? No, it'll sell all the coins you own, and then
I'm pretty sure it's going to leave coin behind.
I think. Well, I guess we could find. Well, do we think it's gonna drop to 39, or should we make it a little higher?
It's not supposed to leave coin behind, but that
it's
is what
not
it
supposed
did
to leave any
me.
coin behind. Stop loss is dump everything.
No, but it did do that though.
That's what I'm saying, Chad. It's like that video that I watched from the developer. It's like an hour long, and he's the way he describes what the coin's going to do. That's why I'm saying it depends on the bot that you're using. So if you're using the S bot, it's going to inject a dollar amount, right, and spread that dollar amount amongst your grid lines. And if you use the classic bot, it's going to buy.
So I'm gonna buy 1935 of Solana, and I guess we'll just see what it does.
Yeah.
Like, let's just try it out. I mean, we can run the back test on it and see what it's going to do. But I'm going to go get my daughter ready for the day. We're going to go over to the farmer market real quick. So let me go get her ready.
Can I ask a question real quick? If
Yeah,
it's not
go ahead.
not too long of an answer. The whole maker versus taker thing, how does that work?
Maker versus taker.
Yeah, because apparently on Binance, if you're a maker with the trades, if you're using BUSD, you don't get any fees.
Oh, I'm not really sure. I just know that like I started up this BNB USD bot, and so far the amount of money it's made me, the $13 or whatever it's made in the day, is really close to the amount of money in fuel transfer fees these bots have been running. So, and I don't know, like, we really have to do some research. So, asking me these questions, we just have to find out. I have to, like, go and look.
Dark, I'm going to send you a link. I just
okay.
Googled it.
Yeah, I don't know if maker versus taker or all that stuff. I don't know what that means, and I definitely don't know if it's better to trade in a different pair or not. I do know that it doesn't matter if this is my thoughts. It doesn't matter what pair you're trading in on Binance, as long as you have BNB on hand, you will get the discounts and you will get the better rates. It'll pull from this BNB. So like you could have 100 BNB on stock, and it's all your fuel and transfer is going to pull from that, and a 25% discount. Yeah. Right now? You want me to go with you?
I think that's going to explain it, Art.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it. No.
Like 2 seconds.
I had no idea that was a thing.
Basically, like if you're trying to FOMO in and you're setting a price that's going to hit instantly, then you're a taker. But if your order sits there for a while and the price hits it, then you're a maker.
Let me mute this for just a second.
Because if using BUSD means I'm getting no fees at all, then yeah.
I think it depends on your VIP level, though.
No, there was an article here that until
on Binance.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at the fee schedule right now.
Oh no. I posted it somewhere today. In educational, I think. General, maybe.
You posted it in general. I read it.
Yeah, it says here, 0 trading fees for Binance when using BUSD as a quote currency in coin pairs until 12. Yeah, until the end of this year, like 31st of December. If you're a maker.
So yeah, so it says here, taker is an order that trades at market price. Maker is an order that trades at a limited price.
Yeah, so like let's say the coin right now is 34 cents, and I say I want to buy at 33 cents.
It's a limit order. You place a limit order, right?
Yeah. And the price
Versus
goes down
market.
to 33 cents. That's when I'm a maker. But if it's at 34 cents and I say I want to buy at 35 cents, and it instantly fills it, then I'm a taker.
I think it's the opposite. So look at the fee here. Here's the fee schedule. I'll put it in general.
That's that maker versus taker thing said.
Yeah, but look at this part I'll put it in general. And then this is on Binance right here. So the way I'm reading this is that.
I don't see anything yet.
Hold on, there you go. The way I'm reading this is that if you basically what it's boiling down to is if you place an order and it's a limit order, then you're a maker. If you just, like you said, FOMO, if you just like throw in a a market order.
Yeah, but this the taker is an order that trades at market price. So if I say I want to buy at 35 cents, but the current price is 34 cents, it's going to buy it at 34 cents.
Well,
that's
the
current price. So that's
the way I'm reading it. Yeah, so the way I'm reading it is a market order versus limit order. So if you just say put in $100 right now, whatever the market price is, then that's taker versus setting a limit order, right? Okay. It's saying buy it once it hits this price and use my $100.
Yeah, like there more detailed explanations said like if you make an order that fills instantly, that's basically taker. And if you make an order that has to wait a while or gets partially filled, then you're a maker.
Yeah, I'm seeing that if you I'm gonna put some more money in here. I'll put some more money over to Binance. I'll put like some. So the interesting thing is I put a bunch of USDT over the other day, and I bought Doge pretty cheap when it was on a dip. Well, bought it with USDT, and then I went to go start my bots up, and my dumb USD bot took all the USDT Doge that I just had bought. So now I've got, like, instead of having two bots with Doge that are running, like, fairly equal, I've got one that's running with 13,000 USD. It changed my currency for me. I wanted to run one with, like 5,000 USDT and one with 10,000 USD. I ended up changing my currencies because I ended up buying it. But I'm kind of glad I did anyway, because this bot is outperforming this bot by 0.03%.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. The USDT bot is doing worse than the USD bot. But, like, I noticed the other day, there was one day where USDT was, like, killing it. Like, everything that was going on with that seemed to be way better. So I just think it just depends on the day and, like, how well USDT is doing. Like, there's some days where USDT is on sale and you're getting, a bargain for your stuff. And there's some days where USD, or not a bargain, but you're getting ripped off. And then there's days where USDT is strong, and it's and you're getting, a bang for your buck. So I got 117 bucks in USDT, and in USD I've got about 66 bucks available.
Oh, they posted that news 3 days ago. 2 days ago, I mean.
What was that?
About there being no fees if you're using BUSD rather than USDT.
Oh, BUSD.
And,
so
and if you're a maker.
Okay, so let's do that. Let's
So
let me go check my bank account, see how much money I have to transfer over.
Yeah, so the fee promotion will apply to all spot and margin BUSD trading pairs.
Okay, so I got a few $1,000 I could send over there for right now. Though,
and we've got some price action.
Weirdly, it's not showing my one transfer, so maybe I got to be a little more careful here than not, because I don't see that my last transfer to Binance, and I think that was like $4 grand. So if I transfer, okay, so I got 10,000 in my bank account. So if I already transferred 4, that brings me down to 6. So let's just do like 2,000 or something simple, so it's not like crazy.
I want to get to that point.
Get to where you can transfer 10,000.
A few thousand here.
Yeah. I only got here, to be honest with you guys, when Doge freaking ripped. I mean, like, I didn't have $40,000 to be putting in this stuff. Doge ripped and I sold it. So I got lucky, and then I bought it back, a lot of it. Look at it ripping now. I mean, and here's the other thing too. Doge is gonna friggin' blow through the stratosphere here pretty soon. I'm starting to see like massive amounts of PR, and when you see that, it's just a matter of time for people to get their money in these exchanges and get the retail public again behind it. Now, I thought that was going to happen for 420, and it started to happen. The interesting thing about 420 is I think 420 was a myth for 427. And I think that 427 hit, and then that's when we saw the real Doge rip. I don't know what, did it just make it too small and now it's like weird? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm just going to pull this back down so I can see.
I mean, in a time frame of like 5 to 10 years, I definitely see it hitting 15 to 20 bucks.
I think 10 is going to be the first major milestone that people are like, okay, this is legit. But I mean, they're talking about Facebook, how Dogecoin is making, multiple new millionaires and billionaires.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, all these.
Well, it'll come on the news and
Yeah.
everything. Oh yeah, I just bought a new house and
Like lots of new millionaires and billionaires. I mean, think about it like this. I mean, I was a guy that put in like 4,000, 5,000 bucks, and I ended up with 70, 80,000 bucks.
there was a guy yesterday on the other channel. I don't know exactly what coin he put into it, but he bought 5,000 something, and a few hours later he had 409,000.
Yeah, see, so that's like, like getting in on the safe moon hype, or and like one of those ones like right before it like went ballistic, but then it dropped back down. You'd have had to sold it right away at the peak, and then hope you could sell it because you'd need to find buyers along the way. You see,
Yeah.
that's the problem with this stuff is it can go up to there, but like then all of a sudden, like if people start saying, "Oh, this is sketch," and then you don't have buyers, like once you're up there, it's just gonna drop right back down, and it was all fake anyway. Um, so let me go look at my Binance. Which one? Let me go check YouTube chat too, just so you guys. There's a lot of questions I probably didn't answer yet. Okay, do you have your own Discord? I do have my own Discord, Matthew. We use it all the time. Yes, you can join the Discord, and you should join Team's channel. I'm on Team's channel. I'm a TA for Team. Jeff. I do stream my charts over there every once in a while, but thank you for your kind words. I appreciate that. But yeah, I do have my own Discord, and I will post. Let me see if let's try something. I think this is my Discord. You guys can take it for what it's worth there. I put it in the chat. CKB, I don't know what that is yet. I love that Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Holy. That's kind of a cool name. Thank you, Charlotte. Charlotte's so cool. I met her the other day on the Discord. We talked for a while. Her and her husband, nice people. Wonderful, wonderful folks from Georgia. All right, there you guys go. That's our Discord. People are more than welcome to come in here anytime. If you want to be on YouTube and like answer the questions in here, then feel free to join the YouTube live chat room. And yeah, so I mean, I do go over to Tames, and I know Rick really well, and Adam. I can have Rick probably and those guys come over here anytime. Yeah, I just need to connect with them. Shouldn't be very hard. So yeah, I think that you guys kind of have the scalping ranges. Let's like create a new high now, and I'm gonna put the sell point right here because it would have probably been harder to hit that. You had 1-2 minutes to like kind of hit that range there. So I always put here's what I do when I put these limits and these things in here. I always put these at the mama bear candle. So this is the mama bear, and that's where you don't have a stem and your first big engulfing candle down. That this is the candle that tries to trap all of the baby candles. So like all these candles in here, the minute that you pop above the mama bear, then you're leaving the pen. And if the bulls escape the bear pen, the mama bear pen, then it's back up to rip again. So that's kind of the story behind that whole thing, just so you guys know. Is there did everybody just go quiet all of a sudden?
I'm just listening.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, yeah, we got that one bot running. I'm actually gonna take this time probably to go take a shower real quick. My one daughter just picked up my other daughter, and I'm gonna run and go take a shower while you guys are, watching this. But there's the scalp levels for a little bit, and I'll bounce back up here in a second. and we'll see you guys in a few minutes. You guys are good to talk and answer the YouTube questions if you're in this chat room. I think YouTube will hear you guys talk if you talk.
Yeah, I see myself popping up on the screen there. So
Yeah, I'm doing some googling to try find out, make sure if that promotion is on Binance US as well. The zero maker fee.
so if we were to use what we said was BNB,
BUSD.
BUSD. So Binance. Well, I've never even heard of BUSD. BUSD, huh? Oh, there it is. So BUSD tied to USDT. It's up 6%. Is that a fiat? What is BUSD? Okay.
It's another stable coin.
Doesn't look like you can trade Doge in BUSD though.
I can.
You can. So I went
Yeah.
to is it fiat? Doge BUSDT. How did you find it on there? Because I'm up at in the search.
That's one of their announcements on Binance Global. Let me see here.
Trying to find it. Are you on Binance.us?
No, I'm on Global, but someone on. Let me see here. Someone just responded. The guy who posted it on the other Discord, he says just got back. Try it out with a small trade. I've just set up BitScap on it, and it's fee free. OBVS apart from the market buy sell when it starts and stops the bot. Oh yeah.
What's the fee there? Is it just like normal?
Well, at the moment that you start the bot, it trades it at market value, so you're a taker at that moment, so you wouldn't get the discount. But he is on Binance US, so apparently it's also no fee there. It's a 0.00, infinite fee, zero.
I can't find BUSD on Binance. Binance sell
Really?
crypto buy. Let's see. BUSD. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I think I have to own it in order to no, I shouldn't have to own it in order to trade it. Actually, yeah, I would. I would have to buy it and then buy in with it. So in fact, actually now might be a good time to switch to it because instead of BT, or instead of USDT, because USDT is up like 6% or something.
That's why I'm glad that it actually didn't hit my sell orders yesterday, and I'm all in on Doge now. Basically, makes it easy to just switch to BUSD. I could just go to the Doge BUSD pair and just sell my Doge.
I'm only seeing BUSD. When I type in Doge, I don't see BUSD as an option. I think do you own BUSD right
Type
now?
in both.
Let's try that. So when I type in BUSD, all I see is I don't see anything actually. So I'm on the advanced trading Doge /BUSD.
I mean, Chad's able to with his bot as well.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't own any. So here, I'll share my screen.
I don't own any either because I got rid of it.
You
I've
don't
got
own any.
my Binance open now.
Here, let me look at your screen.
So I have 0 BUSD. As you can see here.
You're on Binance.com though. I'm on Binance.
Yeah. I'm a Binance Global. I was just showing that, like for me, it's there.
That's weird. I can't see it. Doge Beauty. Just type it all in like that. Okay, let me try. Yeah, it doesn't show up, man. Here, I'll share mine.
You still might be able to with Bitscap though.
Well, I think Bitscap's only going to show me what my since it's tied directly.
Yeah, but I know that Chad's on US and he can do it.
Let me try searching for it on.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
have the
it's
option
only
to show
showing me
that.
USD and USDT. So on
Maybe
here.
you're in one of those states that just, no
Oh yeah,
international.
you're right. It might be the state thing. Well, yeah, because Chad's in Oregon, I think. Yeah, and I'm in California.
Uh-huh.
That might be why. Well, dang.
That would suck though.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb, huh?
Dude, why is that? Yeah, just
Check it out. Are you
flat.
looking at my screen?
Yeah.
So look, like Doge. I got USD as the option. If I go to
Yeah,
fiat, I go
'cause
USDT. I have that favorited, and then BUSD is the one you're talking about. Nothing.
there's nothing there. And if you get rid of the Doge, you have nothing else either.
BUSD. If I go BUSD by itself,
So you do have at least the option to trade with a
BNB,
lot of things. No.
BTC.
If you completely remove that, the B as well, that's
Yeah, these
all.
are all things I
All of
can
that
trade.
is
I could
apparently
do
not
Matic.
Doge yet.
Okay. Shit, maybe I'll fuck around with a Matic bot. Ethereum.
Yeah, because the beauty is if there actually is no fee, you can set that thing pretty goddamn tight on the
Yeah,
on the
super
grid.
small window. It's a good idea.
It'll say
I
like
have the option to trade with Doge, but I can trade it with a lot of other stuff. Kind of
and
odd.
then you can say, like, I'm gonna get every single dip and every single peak.
Hey guys,
No,
I'm
still,
gonna
if you
jump
put
in
it,
here real quick. I gotta stop my stream real quick and get everything restarted. For some reason, like it's messing with like my whole house system. So I'm gonna stop everything and restart everything up and see if it corrects stuff. So I'll be right back. Sorry for doing this and cutting you guys off, but I've got to